Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hey, you will make it TV followers, viewers, supporters, listeners from across the globe. Happy Friday to you guys out there. Thank you for tuning in again to another live, insightful, inspirational topic, actually, because people might ask, how is talking about Google inspirational? But there was recent news. I don't know. It's not new though. If people pay attention, there are warnings sometimes, like when things get hacked or they want to protect the users. They'll put out like a notice. Everybody get an email if they have an account. Like I don't know. Google might encourage you to though. I feel like it's natural. Everybody should change it often, if more possible. But thank you for tuning in here, guys, tonight for another insightful topic with You Will Make It TV, where we share inspirational quotes, divine messages, and insightfulness type topics just like these. Please feel free to tune in to previously recorded segments as well. If this topic doesn't interest you, maybe you relax and sit back and listen to one of our other ones. That's all. We just encourage people to drop by, stop in, and tune in to some of these thoughts that we might all be having sometimes, but we just don't say. This is just my own personal opinion, commentary, and reaction though on the matter, because these things are very real. But according to, I feel like it's probably more than that. It's probably more than 2.5 billion users that use Google. Who knows? Because everybody ain't even old enough yet, really, probably to use it. But that's the great thing. I want to give my pros and cons, I guess, because you can't have your pros without your cons or your cons without your pros. And I feel like Google is pretty cool to offer security and privacy, I guess, the best they can. Nobody can really deny that when you go to the settings of any one of they usually have a way where you can set it to a more modified, safer, I guess, community for you when you are on the internet. We don't just want to be out here talking about the internet in a bad way. What all has it helped people to do? But I do want to take the time to thank the new, even if they tell people a million times, hey, change y'all passwords, I just want them to know some of us are listening to y'all out there. It's not a game, no. I said people might as well get in the habit of it. You might as well. All these data breaches and crazy stuff, everybody should change, or maybe they just have to change the whole function of the password. I'm actually trying to help give options already, because this is serious. Changing your password is great. People should do it more often. That's all I'm saying. I advocate for. Wake up every day just like you think about everything else. If the internet has become a part of your world and your life already, just do that. Anything that, but like I said, the account is always the first step. It's how much you use it after that too. Like some people probably don't, their internet usage or how often they log into something too, I feel like that matters as a factor a little bit, maybe. But either way, you have an account, you want to protect yourself. They got all kind of different options for lock and security and being able to change it. When we talk about Gmail and Google users, yes, I'm not here to say it's perfect or it's been it seems like our would have to understand that, part of it is on people too who choose to, because we need Gmail just about everything. I wouldn't say just Gmail altogether, but like people do use Google a lot. That's why I say 2.5 billion users. I guess that's a lot of people. That's a lot of accounts, I'm going to say. Let me say it better. That's a lot of accounts. Google's been the guys. What's that one movie where those two guys were working for Google? It was a funny movie with Olsen in it. Those guys are funny. That wasn't Will Ferrell, was it? Who was in that movie? But it was really funny. It's called Internship, I think. What is the name of that movie? I'm gonna have to catch up with this here soon, maybe this weekend. But those guys, tried to show up in a corporate world. They didn't know what they were doing. And it was just a funny movie. I mean, but they got by. It showed you, anything I guess you want to do, you can. Some people, it's just a funny movie. I wouldn't encourage anybody to be like those guys. You got to be Will Ferrell to be Will Ferrell or Olsen. What's his name? Certain comedians, you could tell they were born to do that. Like, they're just naturally funny. No, what's his name? He's another funny one. I can't think of none of their names tonight. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I think he played in the Wedding Planners or Wedding Vacation. But the internship movie, though, it just showed a lot. Like, it's a big deal. People accounts and stuff, man. You got to know what you're out here doing. All right? Now, Google, we love you. And we're glad they do offer options. If people pay attention, you do have a, option. Look at what you're making an account on and stuff. Actually read the consent. Read what you are. Hey, you're going to be following the guidelines, everything. And these are the risks. Y'all know with some medications, it have a whole risk. Like they tell you. For real. Y'all heard that? 10 for the win. Some things are just come with a risk though. Or can we say everything? Like, but when you're talking about the internet, period, we should all see that by now. Like, the internet with they like, what? Not just videos and photos and stuff. You need your Gmails and emails accounts to do, but it's just been a lot of that going on the past, 10 years or so. You see that more in the news, like, hey, well, first it might have just went to reports, like people was getting hacked, but I think it's just more like warnings now, like, hey, change your password. That ain't no bad advice anytime, like, to anybody. If you ask me, change it every day. Why is that hard? Change it every day. Go from fingerprint to facial recognition, change it the next day. Now doing a number password. It's like, it's got to get to that point. No, I don't think it's going to get to that point. I think we need a whole new password system or something. Just go ahead and change it to hologram at this point. At this point, people should not be able to boop, 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 just get in there. Oh, breach. Nope. Change everything to hologram, where you got to actually, like in the air, like in the atmosphere, pretty much key in doot, 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 with that person fingerprint like that. We're going to have to get to that level out here. Where is Elon Musk when you need him? It's a joke, guys. It's a joke. For real. Like, why we can't make some extra? The security has to change, period. Now, the country that can do that, now, talking about money make people all powerful. If people everybody use the internet, so what's powerful? That's crazy. That's powerful in itself, like so many users. So the users part is just the users. No grand internet company business has that many users, and they don't they don't have people to use it. That's my point. People which Gmail's accounts matter to them. Because I feel like people have them for different purposes. Like, sometimes just even if you're not on the internet, you might have a Gmail just to, y'all know people internet shop today, right? That's one thing. If I was on Family Feud, right, people do on the internet, that would be one of my first questions. I know that would be on one of the top 5. They definitely... Is Steve Harvey still on that show? I never got to go on Family Feud, though, for real, though. It's still probably a dream of mine. Like, come on, man. But no. Back to the Gmail. Everybody pretty much they might use it just for internet shopping, though. Like, you just shopping online, bro. You're not even on the internet like that. Some people don't need the internet at all, actually, to do their jobs today. Do people believe that? Do they remember that and know that? Some people, what they do, they don't need the internet at all, and they still are making income and living for themselves. But I would say most people still do though. Like, don't you still need an email sometimes? Some people get direct deposits. They have banks, like one thing lead to another. One thing lead to another for you to end up needing a Gmail account, bro. Like, just the online shop, you need some type of email. It ain't gotta be yours, I guess, but most people just use it. It's not illegal to have a Gmail. That's what's crazy about it. Just for personal online shopping. That's a good answer on the board for Family Feud, though. Like, I really want to go on the show, though, with a good team. And people use the internet shop. They use Gmails. They have to log in. Maybe you shopping with JCPenney. Maybe you shopping with here or there. Okay. You need a Gmail, probably, or some email so you can make you a shopping account. I guess some have them where you can shop as a guest. I forgot about that. You can like just come. You don't have to make an account on the online platform, online store that you're shopping at. You can just like check out as a guest. I forgot about that. Now, I am glad they offered it because I do try to think about the people in the world that probably don't use Gmail. I know it shows that there are a lot of great Gmail users, but like, what about the people that don't use it? How are they doing out there? Like I said, I don't think it's impossible. It's just I would look at it, a very popular tool. Emails are not new, of course, ever, but that's not the only Google features, is all I was trying to say. I know I'm not the smartest one in the room and stuff like that. I'm just pointing out what I think is interesting about with my nerdy self. Like, come on, man, Gmail, that's one feature though. It's just saying they have that many users. That even proves people live their lives on it a lot. That's all I was trying to get around to saying. Like, so I put that answer on the board. Personal shopping, online shopping, you might need account for. Some of these book apps too, because we know digital reading is also new tool, but popular tool because education systems use it. All kind of places have just pretty much online documents, right? But they come from somewhere, and some people have Gmail accounts. Period. It's just really interesting. Even with those, though, it's a reason that people would need them greatly. They print stuff from their Gmail. I mean, it's really important. So I feel like everybody should take their advice. Yep, change your passwords. Don't just do it when it's just, is this becoming more of our norms? Like, does it have to, right? Or do we just continue to let it advance? Or when we think of new advancements, but that's an idea for them. Like, hey, make this hologram stuff. You don't even need to be where people can like manually access systems, if you ask me, anymore. If we're going to advance, I'm not saying that's what the internet and everybody needs to do. I'm not going to say that. But it's worth, I mean, they doing all these testings and experiments and stuff. Like, hey, and then like, what kind of energy? It's a good question. It's a really good question. I don't care with my nerdy stuff. Like, what kind of energy would be needed to like bring something like that? Is that still, because I just saw they came out with a new Tesla flying car, and I'm not gonna lie to people, I want one of those. I want to try. I ain't gonna say I want one, but yeah, if I could ever like flex like that, like all the other people have all these other cars and they nice, look like almost transformed, like the Transformers, Bumblebee, all kind of cars I done seen a lot. So I want. It's nice. Look like a little mini. It's crazy. It looked like a little mini spaceship or something. Like, I want one of those. It flies already though. It flies, and I noticed it can get back and drive. I guess you got to start somewhere with my crazy self, but like it. If you just flying and you want to land just like a little old plane, but you're in a car and it's a flying car. Shout out to Tesla again. Tesla, the Tesla brand, I should say, and just like what they be doing. I'm gonna say I agree with all the projects in the world. I do not agree with all the science experiments, projects, and all that of the world. Do not misquote me. But some of these advancements, I wouldn't say flying cars are needed, but sometimes you understand them, like where somebody thought might have came from it. People were saying you might need like a license. We all don't know yet, though. I don't even know if they put those on the market yet. It was just kind of like an exhibition of it. Kind of like you go to a museum and see. I want to go to one of these robot shows. You want to go, daughter? They be having like expos of like robot projects. It's crazy. I don't know why I ain't been going to stuff like that. I bet they have them out here too, probably all the time. But I guess you got to be into that. What do they call them? Animatronics? What is just stuff like that? I get to see kind of like the projects that they doing. I want to be one of those people. Maybe do a review or be one of the judges that go to those expos. Like, oh, that's a cool robot. Oh no, that one's a bad idea. Because I don't think they could just all be bad. But I don't know. The flying cars, I agree. They might need to. People need license to have those. Like, just like can't just anybody go to Antarctica. I feel like that's how them. You got to have a clearance to go over there. Last I checked, unless that's done change, some kind of like approval or clearance, y'all. I don't know what exactly the term is because I haven't looked at it in a while, but I think that's true. Certain territories, if you just landing over there, it's like state your state your business. What are you doing here? And I don't know what I'm gonna watch tonight. Either that Olsen Wilson movie, The Internship. I'm gonna either watch that one or go back to the documentaries. That's I'll be into watching. I might go watch that one again about the Bermuda Triangle. I was like, woo, I ain't seen that one in years. What they talking about? Sometimes it's just documentaries again. It's pretty cool. Like, there is certain spots, even like you went to, and they said them people never came back. Have y'all seen the Wizard of Oz? They have many versions, but that's what it was about. The little girl Dorothy. It's a tornado because people always wonder what's in the middle of hurricanes and tornadoes. Like, what be happening in the middle of? We know it's wind blowing in a certain direction. That's another thing people don't know about me. I'm very into like how the weather works for some reason. Like, even if I just started just studying a little more and want to be more of a speaker on those things, they never know. So I come do topics, I don't know, they just be on my mind too. You talk a lot anyway, you come on to talk, start a talk show, do something. Talking doesn't always have to be used for negative benefits. For negative things. Do we know how powerful the tongue is? Like, any type of reporting, journalism, you always appreciate them. What people don't appreciate is like misinformation. Nobody likes that. Misinformation, like just some they feel like, oh, that information ain't right. Nobody likes that. Do we notice that? Nobody likes missing. But at the same time, what the internet is today, man, I don't know how to spare people and tell them, like, people are right. You can't just believe everything on the internet. Like, oh, this is a reliable source. Like, oh, okay. That's crazy, bro. Anybody that know about learning to write different forms of essays, you just learn it. Like, you're gonna be citing or writing certain kind of journals, you're gonna be citing actually where you got your information from with real journalism, and I kind of get it. You know what I mean? But still, somehow, in the weirdest way in society, like, even if people not putting the sightings or they can't even solidify their sightings type of deal. Sightings as in Citing is where I'm coming from. Sightings. Or references, right? Where are you? Because boom, you just throw it on the internet. That's just information. It's valid or it's mis. People just want to leave it at the word information. Oh, look at this on the internet. Okay, but is it mis or disinformation or solid? You just see what's out there, really, but you still have to know that about information, content, any type of content it is. And I don't care. Most things that people create content on, you need. I was saying that's a solid reason people have Gmail accounts too. They probably don't even use it like that. That's what I'm saying. Like they might use it for online shopping or one of these apps they use at her. What's it? Snapchat and all that. IG. Think about it. Most of them accounts you have to create, you have to have a Gmail. I'm not. I see what I see here. 2.5 billion people is a lot of people. I had to think about it. Like, whoa. So I just like to go ahead and think about that too. Like, okay, well, people might use it for different reasons. You might need to online shop because there's shipping. Even with a lot of mail and stuff, they have apps today. Y'all know that the mail people have an app, the UPS people have an app, FedEx and them have an app. Y'all help me in the comments. Who else? Don't get me started. DHL or whatever the name is. Temu have an app, but I'm talking about the mail carriers too. Like it's just more out there than people know. Like mail company, shipping companies, like the people that transport the shipping companies. Like I think it's a very cool business. They probably have a lot of work when they have to do all those deliveries and stuff. But people might need Gmail accounts was my only point, just to even order something online. Like we must remember this. It's like I'm trying to be sensitive to the news we see on the news too. It's misinformation, disinformation, or it's solid information. Hey, warning, change your passwords. Maybe that's solid. And don't just do it when you're being encouraged or warned. Notice anything you already doing, you don't have to be warned about, right? Or anything that's already different. What is a warning? Not saying y'all probably never heard it like that, but I see it a little way like that. Like, what is a warning if you already doing something that doesn't require you to need that warning? Trust me, I've asked myself these type of questions. Oh, I don't know. I just want to give warnings there, praise and stuff too, because that's just that. Why do they even call it a warning? Like, caution, hey. Okay, so if we already in the habit of changing our passwords, what you don't need them, like, hey, change people change passwords. If people are already doing it. But I was saying even down to the changes, you got to get more strategic, like not with the actual passwords, but why just keep it like, oh, I'm gonna change it. Like, no, change it. Today is facial recognition. Tomorrow is fingerprint. The next day it's the numbers or a code. The next day it's a security key. The next day people want to make us work harder. Like, what? We gotta, oh, okay. People just don't want to see them putting this much time in. That's why people turn a blind eye to stuff too. Like, can they see themselves? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just on the normal, that become a part of your routine. Change it, just so you can keep your account safe. I'm not mocking it. It's crazy. Like, I'm actually like encouraging when those warnings come from, like, or sometimes it just come out like, hey, such and such was hacked, such and such was breached, this many users was breached. It's been coming out a lot with a lot of different companies. It's just crazy because just about everybody use the internet now. Like, everybody use an app or some type of way that people can actually do their business online. We must remember this. That business went first. I will put on the board. If they ask me at Family Feud, Jeopardy, or somewhere, a question like that, oh, the internet uses a lot of these users is here for online shopping too. That's a very big arena of the internet, bro. It's nothing but more convenience that people pay for with online shopping, though. Not necessarily something you would need. Like, oh, I have to have a Gmail so I can shop. I didn't say that. Now, it's still real retailers out here in the world. Like, you can go out and shop. Like, you don't have to have. But either way, you're gonna pay some fee. Even to go out somewhere and shop. Don't you? You got to get there some kind of way. You got to have some money when you go there, just like on online shopping. Uh, So I just say it's kind of like the same. I don't see one like bad or anything, online shopping versus actual in personal shopping. But that's why too, that's awful. Like, and people do a lot with their finances. They do a lot with their finances and stuff. You know what I'm saying? With the internet today too. So if we got to get to that, you get to that. Change it every day if you have to for an hour or something. Change it three, 4 times. The news should elaborate. Like, just be real with us. Was okay. So change it that many times a day, or just change the type of like I said. I feel like it's a very great recommendation. Like uh, fingerprint some days, passcode other days, facial recognition some days. Well, we got to start putting our blood type to confirm our fucking accounts. It's crazy. Just put your blood in there. We know it's you. A blood drop. That's crazy, bro. Just that I even thought of that. It's crazy. It's how deep, how much. It's not it's not a lot or hard to see. We're gonna have to do something. Because if you can do that and breach and hack, you know what I'm saying? We all know how that's a danger. 2.5 billion people or users? Okay, so I don't know. Google just gonna have to actually be real with the people. Like, yeah, or, maybe they're already working on something like that. Like, just tighter security measures in the internet world too. Because that's pretty much everybody's stop shop for, we all know what Google Play is. They got other functions and apps and things like this I'm aware of, but it's like they know right now they got some of most of the users. So what do we have to do? Get all the way down to wondering and asking ourselves if we did have to get to the point, if people could go 2-3 days, 2 or 3 weeks without Gmail accounts, could they? How would it affect their lives? You know what I mean? It's just great that you can still access them sometimes and do that much as far as updating it. Thank you guys for tuning to another live segment with you on Make It TV. I'm finna go bye-bye. Dream is calling me. Come here, baby. Oh, say I just woke up. All right. Thank you guys. Subscribe, hit that like button, and share. We love you.